Here's Coach Matt Easterday back at it again for this week's Coach's Corner. Coach, you guys are just fresh off your training trip to Florida. You're back. Got a nice little tan going. Coach, just what did you take out of that training trip with your team, and how important it is to get down there and then train?
A couple reasons why we go, first of all. First off is, we're not in school right now, so it's an opportunity to get away from the cold of the Northeast. And, we had minimum 75-degree weather down there for 8 days, and no rain, just sun and fun, basically. And it's a great opportunity to get away. And I think that's important when it's such a long season, to get away from Wilkes-Barre and have an opportunity to swim outside, which we don't get all throughout the year. And swimming outside is just a completely different atmosphere. It's a different experience than being inside all year, and you get fresh air to train in. It's nice. Plus we have, as you can see, we have a 6-lane pool. We were swimming in 9-lane pools. So it gave us more space to really accomplish some great things in the pool over the 8-day span. So, but you're in the sun. That's really a great thing. Plus we were on the beach. The swimmers got to enjoy beach time in January. Again, it's just a great experience to do that. And most college teams do that type of thing this time of year. So it was a great experience. And then the training part, I'd say, it's a tough thing going from the fall semester where we're training every day, and then all of a sudden we hit the Christmas break, and a lot of kids go home. All kids go home, but they either do something at home, or they don't, or they do just a little bit to kind of get by over the 2-week span they're at home. So some of them come back out a little out of shape, and I'd say when we were down there, over the 8-day span, we got better each day. And that was the key, is to do that. No matter what they were starting at from day one down there, was to get better every day. And I think we did that. And hopefully that shows, going forward as we finish out the season.
Coach, you guys are back in a dual meet action this weekend at home here against Messiah. Should be a competitive meet on both the men's and women's side. What are you looking for? Maybe 1 point on the men's and women's side as you go into this weekend.
I think for the men, just to be competitive. I think it'll be a challenge to come out on a winning side for our men's team. We do have one of our guys that was out for almost the whole semester. He's back on a limited basis, a little bit more. But so we gained one guy back, but just really to be competitive. I think, with what we're dealing with from a number standpoint this year, I think I just want to make sure our men are competitive, and whether we win or lose, I want us to get in and race and be ready to race against some really good competition on the Messiah side. For the women's standpoint, obviously Messiah being the defending conference champion, they're a little bit smaller in terms of numbers this year, but they're still a very strong team, and I'm looking for our women to step up and be ready to swim them. And we're going to talk about that today at today's practice, not to be afraid. And I think that's something that we need to be ready for come conference time, which is in a couple weeks. So not being afraid to race really good competition and come out on the winning side. I hope our women can do just that, and I think we would be really excited to come out on top tomorrow. But again, just like the men, we want to get in a race. We want to race really good competition, which is what we've set up our schedule to do here at the end of the season, and prepare ourselves for 5 weeks from now for our conference meet, and that's what we're going to do. So be competitive, be ready to race. We're tired right now because of the training we've done over the last couple of days, but we want to try to block that out and just get up and race, and I think we're going to do just that.
Well, tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock here in Scanlon Pool. Coach, you guys take on Messiah. We will be here also on the webcast, so check that out if you can't make it. Coach, appreciate your time as always, and we will catch you tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you very much.